It's Madden NFL 23, and our focus goes to Jalen Johnson. He stayed active a week ago with an 8-tackle performance. It's the Bears and the Falcons, and it comes your way next.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And CD, you look at our featured team here, they know coming in they've got to be at their best because they're facing one of the better overall defenses in the NFL.
And this is not one of the better offenses around in terms of running the football. So they understand that they're going to be put to the test a bit. The big plays in the run game, they haven't been there of late, so maybe that means we'll see them shake.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The numbers for him from a week ago, 15 carries, 53 yards.
I can't remember the last time.
Back to throw, Fields. Dancing to his left. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That's a third down conversion. That's the 1099 reminded us of our taxes. This one's not as funny. He has 1,100 catches. He is legit.
Well, he's also in a different tax bracket than we are because of those 1,100 catches. He has earned it.
If they don't get it, though. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been. They count the save, and what a number he has put up in his career.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to crack it in goal. And they'll run again. But he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he won't get to the line of scrimmage as they push him back to the 2. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense.
Here's Fields. Touchdown! A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the leading him out from Texas A&M at quarterback, Kellen Mond.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
On 1st down, here's Mond. Throw left side here, hauled in by
the opening drive.
They'll try the left side with Connor. And some room to maneuver. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding, offense.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's going to be brought down short of 1st at about the 31-yard line. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. 5 of the game. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you. They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force?
2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Algier now up the middle. And animal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. Mond looks to throw. And complete to Drake London. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Falcons at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And last week was a bit of a nail-biter, a 3-point victory, but it's also the...
On 1st and 10 is Conner. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground.
And that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Third down from the gun, it's Mond. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jonathan Greenard running. Fields on first down. It's complete to Hopkins. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A well-executed 22. Fields throw pulled in by Hopkins. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
So many times on the
4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
This defense is really flown around into something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Arnold Ebiketie gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel
to head back out here. Nothing for him yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. They begin on the ground here with Conner. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be secondary. And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. They'll stay on the ground with Conner again. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up. Mond going to throw it. Screen pass to Conner. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. 3 yards all they can.
And we know that's not true.
Yeah.
Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground, and the Falcons grab it. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Conner. And some room to work. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Now that was a big run. It takes him all the way down to the 1-yard line, and that'll shake the confidence of any defense. So when they're looking for a little bit of support now, looking at their defensive coordinator, if I'm him, get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Conner, touchdown, Falcons. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. And he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's hoping to get it going. They're hoping to get him going too. You know, one play action. Fields. And this one too low. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4. Fields. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be... The drive will start with Connor, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
You're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Algier going straight ahead. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Here's Mon. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Multiple to hit the end zone, however.
A minor blemish against him right now because the work he's doing catching the ball, in some ways he's helping serve as good ball control because the big plays that he's making have really helped out his team.
Absolutely. They're winning on the scoreboard here in quarter number 2. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bearsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Foul. Roughing the tackle. Defense.
Now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Back to throw, Fields. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Anytime whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Not getting beat deep for big passes.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's in.
To the air again, Fields. That's complete right side to Kmet. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. And that's his offense at the line. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
The Patriots, Michael Thomas, a touchdown reception. Next, a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Falcons. And I can imagine the halftime discussions are about how can we improve the running game. They have not had success so far, and it's reflected on the scoreboard. Meanwhile, for the Bears, you get a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And whatever they've done, it's worked, as they have the lead through 2 quarters of play. These two teams currently going
5. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Falcons ready to go back to work to start the 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room.
Side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And he's got some space here. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 64 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing.
Game is starting to pay off.
Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
The downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Connor up the middle. And he's got room. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Looked like they picked a heck of a time to run the counter.
And we've been saying that in
Football there, and it's second down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Give to Algier from the shotgun. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 14.
They are having zero fun. They've been getting pushed around the entire game and haven't found an answer yet to slow down the running game.
They'll try and run forward with Connor. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape.
He did there.
They'll run for it with Connor, and he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They football back. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling up.
Say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Look at the back heading onto the field again. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second quarter. Now, that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch pass. As it is, he is truly a big man who just made a big play.
On 3rd down, it's Connor. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 105 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along. And be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards. Now it's
first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get him into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And it's not going to be a gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down. Koo knocks this one through the post, and that'll bring him back within 4. And 10 at the 11. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Eluding the pressure right, and he'll just get rid of it.
This is where good coaching and execution.
Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him, and since they've seen him drop it on the ground.
Let's go now.
Mon to the air on 1st and 10. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he gets this up to the 34. From the gun, again to Connor. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 2. Again, a run with Connor. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1.
Ready up.
Fourth down, 4th quarter. Here's Mond. Got his man. It's London. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their...
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back, Connor. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears.
Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
That, a nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
They run behind center with Connor. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to... Sony thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
A give running right is Connor. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there. With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bears strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead. And he'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
It's that type of a day that you see a back just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called, because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays, nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. And he fights forward for a
open mic night at the Improv, and you run into a tough crowd.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, caught by London. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator.
Here's a handoff to Connor. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a...
You're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short.
You can run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. They're going to run. Here's Connor. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. The type of game that he's having running the football, there was no doubt who they were giving the ball to.
So why didn't they just go ahead and go after him on defense, right?
Yeah,
if you know,
on him.
Right, to get the football, I would have taken my chances and sold out defensively to stop him And if anyone else picks it up, I tip my cap to him.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the wire. Looking to throw again on second down. Mond. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And he's going to have another. Looking to throw again on second down. Mond. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 19. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there. And
here's 1st and 10. This is Connor running right. And he'll get this down only to the 18. So it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. To Connor on the check down. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10. Version down 7, but first things first. They need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Connor. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. So the first drive ended in 3. This time they take it down and punch.
If we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback in his offense.
He's got a man complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Falcons grab it. And that will write a finish to this ball game. 4 quarters.
I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game. 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
A gain of 5.
Deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Fields throw there complete to Allen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of it.
Now Fields. And the catch made by Hopkins. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. Well, I know you're toward the middle of the field here, but still, 4th down this distance. You got to punt it right.
That's definitely the first instinct because you say, okay, let's just play some field position. Make sure we don't lose the game here.
Connor. And he goes across the 20 to the 22.
So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Connor. And some room to roll now. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
Partner, this is a pretty good drive they're putting together, and I know if I'm on...
Ready?
Right back to Connor here on 1st. Shifts by him. Room here to run. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone
to the right leg of their kicker. This to win it in overtime. And that's off the right upright. Thought it might sneak in.
Because it's a regular season game, we're going to play that last quarter, and if no one scores or however, if it finishes in a tie, that's it. But boy, how bad do you feel for him? The opportunity to win it with a field goal at the end, and it doesn't go.